want to pause for a moment and talk with Mike Riley. He joins us on the phone from the Connecticut Motor Transport Association. First of all, good morning, Mike. And second of all, what are you seeing in terms of the trucks out there?
Hi, Jeff. Well, I think we had enough warning so that people that could get out got out, people that could get home got home. It appears from looking at the traffic cameras that we don't have a lot of trucks that got stranded on the highway, but I'm sure that we have a lot of trucks from outside the state who have found places to sit out this storm. I'm sure that all of the commercial truck stops are full. All of the public rest areas for truckers are full, and so drivers have had to improvise and will show up in places where they don't normally show up, I suspect. Parking lots and shopping centers and things like that. They're here because they bring us the things we need. They're good people. They don't want to be stuck here, but they're complying with the governor's rules. I just ask that people welcome them and allow them to have an opportunity to have a place that's safe for them to sweat it out and then get them on their way as soon as we possibly can. And truckers that are out there ought not to be on the highways. They're impassable, and so there's no reason to start. The entrance and exit ramps apparently are not clear, and I've seen ambulances and plows stuck in snow, so I think that we ought to stay pat. A lot of them have perishable products on them and things like fuel and food, and so we want to get that stuff moving as soon as we can, but it can only go when it's safe to go.
For sure, and we've been looking at one particular 18-wheel rig that has been stranded in Fairfield all morning, so that's perhaps indicative of so much else that's going on around Connecticut. Maybe I should pause for a second and ask you, Mike Riley, just to explain for a quick moment what the Connecticut Motor Transport Association is for people who aren't familiar with what you guys do.
Yeah, it's a statewide trade association of the trucking industry. We have freight haulers and construction companies, tank truck operators, private carriers, and vendors. We essentially work for the trucking companies themselves, and we provide them with safety programs and products, and we represent them at the Capitol.
How difficult is it for an 18-wheeler driver, say, for example, to drive in this kind of condition as compared to an average four-door sedan?
It's very difficult, and particularly combinations like twins, the doubles that you see, because often those are light. And if they lose their traction on one of the long hills, such as in Southington or Holland on Route 84, they can't get the traction to get started again, and then all hell breaks loose behind them because people can't get around them, and it really becomes a problem for the DOT. They've been very helpful, very cooperative. They've been keeping us posted on what's going on and advising us what we should tell our members as the storm approaches and now during it. It causes major problems when trucks go out when they shouldn't go out. And we appreciate the fact that the governor's acknowledged that there may be some vehicles that have to go out, heavy equipment or somebody carrying fuel for dump trucks or sand or salt or whatever it is that might be required.
All right,
Mike. And we're going to have a big bubble that's going to have to be drained down of freight after this storm ends. We have all the grocery stores to fill up again, and all of the gas stations and the package stores and factories need to get started again. And when that freight system stops, everything stops.
Oh, boy. So, of course, this is going to linger in terms of effect for a long time. Mike Riley from the Connecticut Motor Transport Association, thank you for being with us this morning, and good luck to all of the drivers you help and represent.